What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're talking about the Ttpark win streak for this weekend in NBA 2K25, my team, and I want to give 2K a massive shout out, or give them a W, little clap for 2K for this one being an invincible event card and not a 100 overall event card. I thought this was going to be a 100 overall event card, and they were going to kind of screw us again with the Ttpark win streak. They did not. Shout out to 2K. What a W. Well done. Well done by 2K, because this is what this should be. An invincible event card is a very, very nice reward for this Ttpark win streak this weekend. And hopefully this means we're going to see this next weekend as well at a very minimum. I would be thrilled if the win streak reward for the entire season, for the next 5 Sundays, is this invincible event card, considering that the exchange event goes on that entire time. And I'm looking at this event right now and almost like trying to assess what it's going to look like in terms of, as a no money spent player, the grindability of this throughout this next week and a half, 2 weeks, to potentially up to a little bit over a month. I don't exactly know how long the grindable stuff for this event is actually going to last, and I want to talk about that a little bit more in this video, but I think this is a huge W. I also like that it's a 95 plus signature series pack. It's a slight improvement. You're still only going to get a pink diamond in all honesty, but at least it's better than a diamond. So there is something to like there as well. It's better. It's better. This is a pretty good reward, a pretty nice start to the season of these Ttpark win streaks. Definitely a W. 2K, I will give y'all some credit for this one. I like it a lot. I wish they had nerfed the MT method still. That is disappointing, but an invincible event card is still like 100,000 MT. If you wanted to take the MT, that would be an option. So you could still get 100,000 MT from that. Now, with that being said, I will say, I'm trying to figure out right now the grindability of this event and how it's going to work. And I kind of want to talk about that here in the next few minutes of this video, because as y'all can see right here, the Signature Series Festival says it ends April 25th, which is 2 weeks from yesterday, which means we would get another, I would say we will at a very minimum get another Invincible event card next Sunday as well out of the win streak. So that's 2 free Invincible event cards to go along with, from challenges, a free 100 overall event card, 3 free Dark Matter, actually 4 free Dark Matters, which is basically equivalent to a second 100 overall event card. So that's those 200 overall event cards, basically from completing this group of challenges, considering three Dark Matters is 100 overall piece. It's basically equivalent to, so far, 3 free invincible pieces, plus a leftover Dark Matter piece and all of like the opal and below pieces as well. So a couple Dark Matter pieces. If you exchange everything up, it's probably close to, so far, 3-ish, or maybe 4 invincible pieces if you're trying to be very generous about it. Now, if you open up a couple HOF boxes too, I'm trying to kind of figure out what the exchange rate is going to be for like trying to complete some of these exchanges, because I'm trying to figure out, first and foremost, is this wilt going to be attainable at all? No money spent, the answer is no. I can tell you that right now. But I think if you are like semi money spent, he might be. If you're willing to have the patience of waiting out this event, if you buy like a couple of HOF boxes during the event and then you are grinding every single other challenge, it might be theoretically possible, depending on if we get challenges. My hope is that we get new challenges for this festival on a weekly basis for the rest of the season. Do I think that'll happen? Honestly, no. I think we'll probably get a new set of challenges next week and that'll be it. But I do hope that I'm wrong about that. I just find it interesting that the exchange is set for another 36 days, whereas the event is only set for another 13. That doesn't make a ton of sense to me. It makes me wonder what they're going to do with this event. Are they just going to have Signature Series pieces in packs for the rest of the season and not actually have them earnable anymore? Are we going to get more than 2 of these win streak rewards, or are we only going to get the 2? I really don't know. But I will say, if you are a no money spent player, let's do the math. Just based on what I think we have guaranteed given to us at this point, we have 4 Dark Matter pieces plus a 100 overall piece, which is another 3 Dark Matter pieces, plus 2 guaranteed invincible event cards over the next 2 weeks, plus another Dark Matter piece actually from King of the Court next weekend as well. So that's even with no new challenges added, assuming we get another Ttpark win streak next week. It's 2 invincible pieces, which is equivalent to, because each invincible piece, if you look in the exchange, is 1 invincible piece is 200 overalls, and then that's going to be 6 Dark Matter. So that's 12 Dark Matter pieces right there from those 2 invincible pieces, plus 3 more dark matter pieces, sorry, for some more than 3, like 5 more dark matter pieces from challenges, and then the 2 King of the Court weekends, plus a couple 100 overall piece. Like, you could basically, and no money spent, very easily get Jason Kidd or Marc Gasol, probably Jason Kidd, but you could absolutely get this card no money spent. In fact, you should get this card no money spent, in all honesty. If you don't get this card no money spent, I think that's kind of on you, to be totally honest. And if you want to get Marc Gasol because you feel really comfortable with your point guards, you could do that as well, but that is going to be absolutely attainable no money spent. That being said, I don't think that a guy like Wilt is going to be attainable no money spent. Clay, Chris Bosh, still probably no. My honest opinion here is you probably get Jason Kidd from this event or Marc Gasol, get one of these 2 guys for free, and then use the rest of your pieces on things such as maybe some of these lower tier cards if you think you use them for salary cap, this signature series 10 box for 4 pieces, 4 pink diamond pieces, this legend badge for 4 pink diamond pieces. You could do this one a few times. You can get 3 legend badges there. That's kind of what I personally would be using the pieces on. After that, maybe you do some Hoff badges, and then maybe you just do whatever with whatever pieces you have left over. You do the badge deluxe packs and the diamond shoe and takeover pack. But if you're not somebody who's going to be spending a lot of money on this event, realistically, my thought is you should probably just go for Jason Kidd, or if you already have good point guards, Marc Gasol, and then after that, save the rest of your pieces and just use them for badges and shoes and stuff like that, and make whatever excess MT you can with the rest of the pieces towards the end of the event. Now, I will say it is not a terrible idea if you want to be patient to potentially consider waiting for another week or so after the event says it ends on the 25th to see if we get anything else. Because if we get more stuff after the 25th for this event, it is possible that we might get a lot more grindable rewards. And if that's the case, like let's say we were to get grindable rewards on a weekly basis, plus these triple win streaks throughout the whole season, all of a sudden that's 5 free invincible pieces plus it could become relatively feasible to get Wilt. Maybe not no money spent, but without spending a lot of money. So depending on your situation, maybe you want to be patient with the pieces. I don't know what you really want to do. It all depends as an individual on what your thoughts are and how your feelings are about this. But with that being said, I think that's going to do it for this video. I don't know what else to say. I will say one last thing. This is what we need more of. I just think that I don't understand why these win streaks on Sundays are generally so good with these events. You get the 100 overall pieces from the last couple events, and then this time you're getting an Invincible event. But the challenges that they drop, the grindable ones, which again, I don't think are bad grindable challenges, but they are for, let's go back and look at it, a dark matter piece and just 1 for all of them. I think you should be, or sorry, 100 overall piece. I think each group should be a 100 overall piece, in my opinion. Like, I just feel like the rewards are sometimes a little bit worse than they should be. And it's like, they're not afraid to give away an Invincible piece. They're clearly showing that in these win streaks. So I don't know what I'm missing, but I feel as though it could definitely be a little bit better than it is basically what I will say. I don't think my team is failing right now entirely, but I certainly think it's very pay to win right now. And I think while stuff like this is good, the execution as a whole for the game mode could be a bit better, because it is too pay to win right now. The top tier cards are inaccessible at all unless you spend a ridiculous amount of money. And we have some of the best cards that have ever dropped in terms of how good they are compared to these other cards and guys like KD and especially Yao. So I don't know how I feel right now, to be totally honest. But with that being said, that is going to do it for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Make sure you get that win streak done tomorrow. If you can, you will not regret it. It is a very good reward. And I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Be back with more 2K content very, very soon. And I appreciate y'all. Peace.